Alrighty, guys, I hope everyone is having a great night. And right now it's about 2 a.m., a little past 2 a.m. here in Aurora, Colorado. And I'm actually really guided to make a video right now because, guys, there's like so much energy happening right now, and I don't know if you guys can feel it. And I try to go to sleep, but my gosh, guys, it is so intense right now. And I really want to share this video and make this video because I believe, on a soul level, most of us are going through this, especially if we're aware of the energies and more, I wouldn't say sensitive, but I guess just more aware of the energies that are happening around us right now, especially since we just experienced a pre-lunar eclipse, depending on what part of the world you're in. There was just a pre-lunar eclipse, and I know that every time, and I think it was just followed by a full moon as well. And guys, I'm not an expert in astrology, but I do watch David Palmer. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he's actually an astrologer as well. I think that's one of his titles. But either way, guys, this guy knows his stuff about astrology, and I'm very in alignment with him when things like this happen, right? When things like major shifts are happening. And I noticed it today, guys, because literally I woke up this morning, boom, I started getting to work. I mean, I started just changing everything inside my home. I started upgrading everything, and it's just like I had the grace and I had the energy to just get it all done, and so I know that I'm going through a major shift, and it usually always happens after a powerful full moon. And I know that for me personally, when I experience the full moon energy, it can sometimes be very intense since a lot of things were coming up, right? And for me personally, I had to deal with a lot of fear, right? I had to deal with a lot of fear beliefs that were coming up and just arising. And I didn't know why that was until I was finally able to see the full moon. And I was like, oh, okay, that's why, because every time that happens, I kid you not, guys, like something's always like just being sucked up and pulled out of me. But I noticed that when I started working with Moldavite, I didn't really notice it that much because, I was going through the changes and I was already purging a lot. So when the full moon came, when I was in Berlin, I didn't really feel any changes except, and I must also add that it was also very cloudy in Berlin. So, it was it could be said that, the clouds were blocking a lot of that full moon energy as well, because I only saw the full moon in Berlin once while I was out there, and I was there for 2 months. And so, that could be another reason why I didn't really feel it that much out there as well. But I noticed that this time, guys, as I'm working with the Moldavite and I actually saw the full moon, I experienced, it's not the purging of healing anymore, as you've seen my videos. I'm not healing anymore, so to speak, from my past, but now something else was lifting up inside of me, and it was fear, right? Fear that I've collected throughout the years is now what I'm releasing. And it's intense, guys. I must say, it's not, you know, I wouldn't say, I mean, I enjoy it because I know that at the end of the day, when I'm releasing that fear, I'm becoming a better person. I'm becoming lighter. There's just more progress that's coming, and I always love progress. And so I'm excited that I'm releasing these fear-based ideas, these thoughts, these feelings, but I also have to like live them, not live them, but like just let that energy flow as well. And so I really wanted to share this with you guys because as I'm here, and it's dark obviously. It's like a little bit past 2 a.m. and I'm still wide awake. Like I have a lot of energy right now. And I have my Moldavite, I'm here working with it. And like I said, I tried going to sleep, guys, and all of a sudden I just felt like just something possessed me, but something good, right? I felt like God possessed my mind. And right now, I was talking with God, and I just feel like right now the energy is just so intense. And I want to document this live. That way you guys can see how I'm processing this and how I'm going through it. Because at the end of the day, guys, we just have to keep pushing forward. And so this is what it is, guys. With God's grace, He's given me the grace to continue and to keep pushing forward. And it was funny because I tried going to sleep and I noticed that something was off because my mind just wouldn't shut off. And it usually doesn't do that. I usually just fall asleep. I have very good sleep every single night. And today was different, right? I literally opened up my blinds and let the moonlight just shine on me. And I literally felt everything just being sucked up out of me. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to endure through this and just let it do what it needs to do. And so I've been here, my mind literally connected with God's as I'm working with the Moldavite, it connected with God and I actually am combining Moldavite right now with Libyan desert glass and Zinsite as I was guided to, and now I feel like I'm connected with God's mind. And I was channeling with God, I was talking with God. It was just so beautiful. I mean, I had so many revelations and so many great things were happening. And guys, literally every time I try to go back to sleep, it's like I control. It's so weird. It's like I'm on, and this is, and I can relate it to this. Maybe some of you guys can relate, but like way back in the day, much way like when I was much younger, I tried acid. And it literally feels like every time I try to go to sleep, like I am on acid because I start to create these cartoons, like these Moldavite cartoons, and they're very surreal and very abstract at the same time. And I'm like entertaining myself as I'm trying to close my eyes, and I'm making all these figurines inside my head, and I'm literally like creating whatever I want inside my head, which gave me this idea. Someone really needs to create something I can adapt to my head so that I can just take what I'm thinking, what I'm visualizing, and put it like on paper and like put the colors and put the shapes and just make it so accurate that it just cuts the time out from like having to draw it, having to be precise, having to color it, having to translate it onto the computer, and then doing all that anime. Like, if somebody could just do that, that would be awesome. Anyways, um, so yeah, so it's like pretty dark outside, and I still wanted to record this video because, like I said, guys, I really want to announce more than anything this pre-lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse. As I already feel in my spirit, I can relate to this because 2 years ago I went through the exact same thing. There was another lunar and solar eclipse just going around and going around. Granted, like I said, I don't know the specific details on the astrology. I'm sure there's different planets that were arranged back then than they are maybe this time around. But what I can say, guys, is that I'm very attuned, and I've always been very attuned to these energies ever since I gave my life to Christ. Like, there's just something that the Holy Spirit downloads in me, and I just follow the guidance of the Holy Spirit. And I just know that this month is going to be one of major change. And so I really just want to let you guys know what's happening. And I'm going to put a link below where you guys can check out David Palmer's YouTube channel. And if you guys like his channel, I recommend that you guys subscribe to him and, thumbs up his videos as well, because like I said, every time I'm going through a major shift, when there's things going on that, I can't really explain, but I ask the Holy Spirit, I ask God to guide me into getting some kind of an answer. I'm always led to watch his videos because this guy really does know his stuff. When I personally am guided to go watch his videos, I'm very in aligned with what he says. Um, when I'm going through major shifts like this, and so if you're also going through major shifts like this, I recommend, and yeah, I would just recommend and encourage you guys to check out his channel and see if that resonates with you as well. And I think that will really help you get through these times if you guys are experiencing these intense energies as well. But like I said, guys, I am super excited. My gosh, there's so many new things coming. There's so many things that are being purged now. Like I said, I'm purging out fear. I love it. I love it. I love it because I know that each and every day we get closer to the purpose and the vision that God has for us. And, I'm just super excited for God's purpose to just come to pass here in this world. And we just have to be patient and just keep taking it step by step. So guys, I know that this video is getting kind of long. I'm actually going to record another video today, actually, I think. Um, Let me think about it, guys, because I have some major announcements to make. If I do record another video, it's either going to be another one today, Friday, or Sunday, guys, so just stay tuned. I have some major announcements to get you guys ready for something that's coming up for this channel, so definitely stay tuned, guys. If there's another video, there will be another video today on Friday, um, and also another one on Sunday. Like I said, I'm going to finish out this week making videos for Sunday. Yeah, so guys, just stay tuned. I'm probably going to make another video for today, but just stay tuned, guys. Let's end this week with a bang, and I'm super excited because tomorrow is the Sabbath. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm excited. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm actually going to make those announcements today. That way you guys are ready for what lies ahead. So I send you guys so much love. Stay tuned for my next video, and I will talk to you guys soon.